How about a heebie-jeebie? What's up, guys? It's your boy Fiskitti here, and welcome back to another. Last week I bested positive for the COVID. What's up, guys? It's your boy Fiskitti here, and welcome back to another video here on the internet. How's it going? I'm doing pretty not okay myself. Not gonna lie, I don't particularly have a plan for this video. I just know that I need to do something, so here we are. Get my netherite hoe out. I need to calmly down it. I forgot that that was part of the mod pack I have. But yeah, a while back, installed a bunch of mods, and there's a lot of stuff involving farmland that I didn't realize was here, and so now weeds grow. But there's stuff like that where your hoe, the hoe breaks down like multiple grass blocks and things. So that's nice. Not gonna lie, I'm low-key just kind of trying to make it to tomorrow. I started college recently, so that hasn't been fun, believe it or not. But yeah, started college. That hasn't been very fun. But hey, at least I'm probably doing something with my life. Here's hoping. I'm kind of just trying to be consistent with the videos. We're gonna put some of these seeds up. Because one thing I've noticed in anything... The cat is on my desk. In anything I do that's like creative, or at least for me, cat child, say hi to the kitty cat. Mama, he's going bye-bye. Get down. He'll live. But yeah, one big thing, major thing I've noticed with pretty much anything creative is if you're consistent, it tends to get easier the more you do it. And I say anything creative, I guess really just anything that's like, I don't want to say productive because that's not quite right, but just a lot of different things that you can do. It's a lot easier to do it when you've been consistent. So like when I draw, you know what I can do? I can work on this while I talk, maybe. I'm not sure. I changed my mind. I'm going back to the grass. But yeah, like I've noticed the first few days when I haven't drawn for anywhere from a few days to weeks to months. The first little bit is always like super challenging, but then there's like a hump. And once you get over that hump, it's like pretty easy to continue to draw, at least for me, and to like enjoy it and to actually be like decent. And then, once that energy starts to become kind of habitual again, you can put more energy into like actually deciding what am I going to draw today, instead of like drawing the same person in a different pose for the 50th time. Maybe I can try something new, or maybe I can try something else, or maybe instead of drawing them always from the looking straight forward, I can draw them like their head turned at like a 45-degree angle, or I can draw a side profile or whatever. But yeah, I've just noticed that it's a lot easier to put energy into doing different creative tasks when you don't have to put so much energy into just being able to do them. You can actually put more of your energy into actually choosing what you're going to do with whatever that hobby or what have you is. And so I'm kind of trying to do that with YouTube. Because a little burnt out right now, not going to lie. Not like super bad, I'm also just like busy with other things in life. But like, I have so many video ideas, things that I would really love to make and to work on. I just don't really have the motivation or the energy to work on it. So right now I'm kind of just like, make a video and worry about, oh my god, and worry about making good videos when I'm actually able to get myself to make videos in general on a like consistent basis. And I mean, like, like, I'd like for this channel to be successful, like, statistically or financially or what have you, but at the end of the day, I make the videos I make for myself, for the creative expression, and just the enjoyment that I get out of making videos. Because there's something really satisfying about, like, having made a video and, like, enjoying the process, and sometimes, frankly, even, like, disliking the process, such as, like, editing, can be very taxing at times, but then, once you're done, you're like, I'm proud of what I've made. And it's the same with pretty much any creative thing. Oh, stuff isn't soiled yet. What's going on here? I forget. There are 2 different types of mulch from 2 different mods. It's a mess. But yeah, just so you guys are aware of why this isn't more, I guess, higher quality. And, like, you know, I know what probably would be successful, right? Like, I know that seemingly what people want is my commentary videos, and they would do a lot better if they were shorter, because right now I spend like as much as as proud as I am of some of the videos, like the Lazarus videos, they were too long to attract most, to like get as many views as they probably could have. But the thing is, like, as I said, I'm first and foremost making these for myself, for the creative process, and just the enjoyment I get out of creating. And to me, that was like, I wasn't willing to cut down those like take out segments of those videos that I didn't want to take out for the sake of like getting more clicks, right? Because I think maybe if I could were better at condensing my thoughts, I think maybe it would be a lot easier to click on like a 12-minute video than like a 30 to 40-minute video, 30 to like 50-minute video or what have you. But I do want to get there at some point, but right now I'm kind of just trying to, like, as I said, make it on a day-to-day basis. But I would, something I also, you know, noticed, like, decided on last episode is I'm not really going to keep building full buildings per video, because I think you guys can, I would like if anyone watching this would give me your input too, but I think it can still be a good video without having a full building per video, and it can just be like each video, hopefully, like a little progress on one building or some builds or yada yada, and then have the video, and then, you know, the world can be kind of separate from those separate buildings. Like a building doesn't necessarily, a building that I make in this world doesn't necessarily have to correlate with a video. I can make like a few videos to showcase the process, and then the final like art piece or whatever you want to call it will be like the actual video itself. Son of a gun. The actual build itself, and the video is just like a showcase and like a way to share it and kind of share the process. But yeah, this is the building we made last episode. I would like to play around with like sizes and proportions for a lot of these. Some of these, while their designs are like semi-dynamic, some of the, a lot of them are generally pretty basic. I feel like we could experiment with some more like unique shapes and branching off more kind of blocky areas from some of these. And also, I would like to make some buildings a little taller. Like, I really like the way this one turned out, and I think it could be really a really enjoyable area if we made more buildings that were this kind of like massive mega medieval-esque structure, you know? But yeah, I need to replant those. That's bothering me. But yeah, I do plan to, you know, be more to hopefully make better quality videos for you guys, because I know, like, you know, like, even though, as I said, it's like, first I make it for the creative enjoyment that I get from the process, but also, like, people are gonna watch it. I want people to enjoy my videos. It's just, you know, right now, I kind of just have the energy to focus on making a video rather than making a particularly good and high quality video, which I would like to do again and do more of. It's just too much work for the energy / motivation and time I have right now doing college and everything. Also, I'm considering going into nursing. That's the thing. We'll see, though, because it's either nursing or art, and those are two very different paths. But yeah, I feel like I could make it. Like, the thing is, I know for certain I could make it in nursing if I locked in and like dedicated myself to working on like a nursing degree. The thing is, just, am I going to? Because, you know, if I don't really kind of like lock into that, like, because like I'm confident I'm like smart enough to do it and have the motivation, like determination to do it. It's just, you know, if I get like a year into the course and I lose my lock-in or whatever, and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore, well, then it's like, either I'm going to be miserable finishing it, or I'm going to have wasted a year of my life. And maybe even more, I don't know. Anyway, point is, might be doing nursing. Don't hold me to that. It's just a maybe at the moment, because right now it seems like it's either that or art. So, poor and a lot of work, or less poor and a lot of work, but not creative work. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I've been ranting for a solid minute. I think next episode, don't worry, we're actually going to be doing a little bit of building. I'm not sure how much we'll be able to get done, but try to do a little bit. Also, I will, for those of who are autismic and OCD like me, and who are very upset at the lack of me picking up the seeds and everything, I will get to it. Do not worry. As much as it bothers me, I also have ADHD brain, so yeah. But back to like the builds, the actual important thing of this, the actual focus of this series and this video. So probably sometime in one of the next probably the next couple of videos, we'll start mapping out some more paths, and then maybe kind of working on textures. And then I think, I haven't really decided, but I think during this episode, I'm just gonna do like a little bit of a not outline. That's not quite the right word. But framework. That's what it is. Frame. I'm gonna build a little bit of a frame for another building. Nothing too complex. It'll probably be either over here past the street tavern slash bar tavern, what have you, or it looks like I had something planned out here. We may do something there. But anyway, we'll work on a flame. Cat? Seems playful. This is my cat. He doesn't want to be here. Hey, get off my headphones. Get off the cord. Ah, this child is a mess. You're in the Splinternet, the neurodivergent side of the internet. Anyway, as some of you guys know, I got this mod recently. Mod pack. So I added a bunch of new mods. And one of the things these mods add... Oh, which actually, I forgot last episode. I killed a skeleton who had a backpack on him, and playing music. It's kind of creepy. Jukebox upgrade. Oh. Interesting. Anyway, we can put this in our own backpack. Oh, dude, it's an iron backpack. But yeah, so there are like backpack upgrades, which if I just scroll through here, I'm realizing I turned my Japanese language off to fix something with the replay mod. But I need to turn that back on. Anyway, yeah, there's the basic different like colors and stuff, but then there's iron, which just make like that. What's this? Copper backpack iron. And you can kind of go through the ranks sort of like a normal a normal any tool or weapon or whatever. But yeah, we have the equipment to pretty easily get up to diamond. So I want to do that because this stuff is so overpowered. Okay, so we got an iron backpack now, so we don't got to worry about upgrading to that. Since we have iron backpack, so let's get some gold. I feel like 10 times more eccentric on camera right now than I normally do, and than I am as a person, I think. But hey, what do I know? Okay, so let's put this in here. I think... Oh, dude, flax seeds. We need those. We need those so bad. Okay, I'm hoping... I'm just gonna throw some of this stuff out. Okay, let's keep that string in there. I don't think it should impact this. It should all be the same, but I still want to... just in case. Okay, yeah, so it keeps those, and then we have the 3 upgrades. So we can play music out of our backpack now. That's interesting. It's not creepy at all. Okay. Now let's do diamonds. Okay, so now we upgrade to diamond. Alright. And now we have a diamond backpack. And already this is so OP. But now I was doing some testing in creative, and if we get one of the upgraded stacks. Okay, so we need like 4 iron, some string. Got the string. Okay, so you can actually upgrade this backpack. I think it's... What is it? Yeah, iron, string, and leather in the middle. There we go. Yeah, so we get one of these. So now with this, we can add and we can make an upgrade. And so to make stack upgrades, we start, looks like with copper, or we can go straight to iron. And we'll actually just go straight to iron because I have a lot of iron blocks from the iron farm. It actually, if I can just get some more string. I should have some string here. Yeah, okay. We can actually make multiple of these, which... super overpowered. Okay, so we can make, what, 9 of these? And... we'll use 3 of them, because I think 3 is the max you can have of stack upgrades. And so let's see. 1, 2, 3 stack upgrades. Okay, and so see what this does. If we just open our backpack here, you can do 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And so these literally stack on top of each other. And now what we can do, we just go here. I'm just gonna throw some of this stuff in so I can just get enough iron to demonstrate this to you guys. Okay, so now if I get a buttload of iron. So this is 1 to 8 stacks, roughly. So now I can go... boop. 1 stack. 2 stacks. 3 stacks. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 512. I can do 8 different stacks all in one. And then see when I click on it and take it out, I can take out like half. It only takes out like a stack. So this is like super handy, super overpowered. I love this. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. But I would like to upgrade this a little bit more. Because we can do... I'm pretty sure we can afford to have... we can afford to make... we can probably afford to go ahead and go up to diamond. I don't know, diamond's pretty expensive. I don't have that many diamonds, I don't think. Not to be able to, like, spend that much and still have, like, a bunch left over. We could probably do it still, though. Okay, here's my gold. Or some gold, anyway. Okay, so... it's in the middle. How much can we do? Okay, so we can only do 1 with this. Okay, now we have a little bit more. We can do another one. And I'll have to see about getting the gold. But we can... for now, we have an iron and a gold. And I think... yeah, here we go. Okay. So now we have an iron, and we can go and actually go and get, I think, 2 gold, or 2 diamond. 2 diamond upgrades, which is pretty ridiculous. Okay. Okay, 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, and an iron. So that's... the diamond allow us to do 8 stacks in one of the same item in 1 slot. And then the iron allows us to do 2. So, and the thing is they multiply, right? So first it was 8. And now we can do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, somewhere around those lines. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I don't even have enough iron for this. Golly. Okay, I accidentally crafted a bunch of plate iron, but so I literally don't have enough iron to fill up this spot. But like, golly. 8,192 blocks. Over 8,000 blocks is what we can have. Hold on, what? Golly. Yeah, that's like way more than I thought. 8, because 8, oh, 8 times 8. times 2. 128 stacks. We can have 128 stacks of a single item per slot in this. And that's just with 2 diamond upgrades. Golly, what the... Can I put this on my chests? I want to figure out how to put this on my chests. Holy crap, dude. That is so over the top. Daggum. Yeah, anyway. We have that now. It doesn't matter what I break this with. Yeah, so that's pretty dope. Dude, I'm like never gonna run out of torches or like storage or anything now. Heck yeah. This is great. This is chest monster lover's worst nightmare and best dream. I'm never gonna have to sort my inventory again. Okay, cool. I'm retiring this backpack. Because we have the better backpack, and frankly, I prefer this color, even though we're literally never gonna see it. Set that there for now. Just use that as a little side storage thing. But anyway, that's super sick, and we can turn off the visibility, so like it doesn't have to show. And like personally, I think it looks a little bulky, so I'm gonna keep it like this. I might see too if I can find something to where I can have my elytra on and hide it too, and then also have the armor. But yeah, pretty freaking cool, eh? It does, I will admit, it does feel a little overpowered. Just a little, to be able to have, what, 128 stacks of items in a single, like, times however many of these there are in your inventory at once. But also, like, I'm late game enough that I feel like it's justifiable. Like, if I could get this as early on as you could normally in the game with this mod, I feel like that might be a little too overpowered. But this way, I'm like, it's worth it. I don't think it's unjustifiably overpowered. And, you know, I'm enjoying the game, and I think I'm gonna enjoy the game more with an absolutely massive inventory. This guy right here, me, but Minecrafting me, it's a miracle he's still standing. I'm gonna kill this guy. On with last week. On with the time lapse. I'm not psychotic, I swear. Welcome back, goobers. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. Yeah, so as you can tell, I guess, I don't even know. I don't even have an ounce of a clue what I was intending to say, because I wasn't intending to say anything. I just knew I needed to say something. Anyway, I feel like this is a pretty solid outline for our next building. I want to do something like the ramparts you see on castles over here on this side, right over here, like a medieval tower that you have on a castle, and just have it kind of like a little more modern in its placement. I did not fix my camera. Anyway, I had forgot that I recorded the backpack segment. So this video, unfortunately, will be a little longer than I had wanted it to be. But I do plan to... I would like to start doing, like weekly Minecraft Monday videos. I think that would be a really good, I don't know, step, I guess. But yeah, this video might come out on Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure, because I would like to also do, you know, like something else on Thursdays or Fridays. I'm also thinking maybe doing like a monthly sketchbook flip through. So that's something I'm kind of considering. Especially now that I'm, you know, majoring in art and everything, and I'm actually feel like I'm at a decent spot in my artistic skill. But yeah, next episode we'll probably either do something with this building, probably not something too complex. I haven't really planned this out. I just wanted to get some sort of frame down, and then we'll also probably map out some sort of paths. I would really like to expand this general area, maybe start building some, you know, towers and stuff out kind of further away, so it doesn't, so that this city state, I guess, if you want to use the historical term, just so it feels less isolated. That's the word. We could also do like a wall. I have some crazy ideas floating through my head. Oh, we also need to finish that tree. There's so much that needs to be finished around here. But yeah, like I wanted to do something too with this a few years ago, the Nether portal. I wanted to do like an Oblivion gate, like from the Elder Scrolls game, but I haven't got around to it. And I also, at that point in time, thought you could shape the portals, which you can't. They have to be rectangular, but I still think we could do something with that. Anyway, consider liking and subscribing. I'm gonna try to start doing Minecraft Mondays, and hopefully I can do some stuff, preferably commentary or like art, on Thursdays or Fridays. But for now, I'm going to dedicate myself to, in the realm of YouTube videos, to weekly Minecraft videos. So stay tuned for that if you'd like. And hopefully I can also, while I'm going through college and stuff, focus on that, and then get something for do some sort of video for like art and more just general commentary videos where I yap about shows and how much they suck, stuff like that. All right, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Johnny!
She is like a giraffe!